All right, folks, today we're diving into the world of a modern pop phenomenon, the Ontario kid who went from strumming chords in his bedroom to becoming a global superstar. If you think his journey is just about being a cute guy strumming a guitar and singing ballads, think again. Shawn Mendes is a masterclass in artistic evolution and image management, sprinkled with just the right amount of vulnerability that, let's face it, hits the spot. We're about to break down his rise to fame, his albums, his collaborations, and his impact not just on music, but on his audience. Because behind those pop ballads, there's a lot more going on themes of mental health, authenticity, and resilience. And if you think it's all just a slick marketing strategy, well, you're not entirely wrong. But what's truly captivating is how Mendes has turned his personal struggles into a driving force, reaching an audience that honestly is usually more into TikTok videos than deep reflections on identity and existential angst. Shawn Peter Roy Mendes was born on August 8, 1998, in Pickering, a small town in Ontario, Canada. His parents, Karen, a British-born real estate agent, and Manuel Mendes, a Portuguese businessman who sells restaurant supplies, provided him with a relatively ordinary childhood, but one marked by strong filial support. Shawn grew up in a non-musical environment that nonetheless encouraged personal expression and the pursuit of passions. He has a younger sister, Aaliyah, with whom he shares a close bond, highlighting the family spirit that still defines him today. As shown, from an early age, Shawn developed an interest in music, a passion that seemed to emerge almost out of nowhere, as he later described. At 13, after watching his father strum a few chords on a guitar, Shawn decided to give it a try himself. Opting out of formal lessons, he chose the self-taught route and dove into YouTube tutorials. This determination to learn on his own terms and at his own pace was a sign of the self-reliance that would later characterize his career. Meanwhile, Shawn was involved in various school activities. He played hockey, an almost mandatory sport in Canada, and was part of his high school football team, Heinrich Secondary School. However, it was on stage as a member of the school's drama troupe that he began to hone his stage presence, a skill that would prove invaluable later on. Playing roles like Prince Charming in school productions, he developed a comfort in front of an audience, which, combined with his musical talent, soon opened unexpected doors for him. And there's a 2013. At the age of 14, Shawn Mendes took his first steps into the world of social media, specifically on Vine. For those who might not recall Vine, it was a platform where users shared 6-second videos. This ultra-short format forced creators to be innovative and engaging right from the first second. And while most users posted humorous clips or everyday moments, Shawn took a different route. He should cover songs of popular tracks. Shawn's choice to focus on music rather than lighter content on Vine turned out to be a masterstroke. One of his early covers, Justin Bieber's As Long As You Love Me, quickly went viral. This video, posted with no great expectations, garnered over 10,000 likes in less than 24 hours, catapulting Shawn into a new realm of popularity. Within a few months, his videos attracted millions of views, making him one of the most followed artists on the platform. This rapid rise did not go unnoticed. Drew Gertler, a manager in the music industry, stumbled upon Shawn's videos and immediately saw his potential. Gertler's no ordinary manager. He has a keen eye for spotting talent that can transcend social media trends and make a mark in the traditional music industry. Within weeks, he reached out to Shawn and offered to guide him, marking what could be the beginning of a major career. Gertler's support proved crucial, helping Shawn transition from a social media sensation to a professional artist. In May 2014, at just 15 years old, Shawn Mendes signed his first record deal with Island Records. This was a pivotal moment, transforming his online success into a bona fide music career. Island Records, a prestigious label known for working with top artists, saw something special in Shawn and decided to take a chance on him. Their contract marked Shawn's departure from the social media world and his entry into the far more demanding realm of the music industry. Just a few months after signing with Island Records, Shawn released his official debut single, Life of the Party, on June 26, 2014. This track, a blend of acoustic pop and ballad, showcased Shawn's emotional depth, which belied his young age. Life of the Party wasn't just another pop song. It touched on themes of vulnerability and self acceptance, resonating deeply with teens who were his primary audience. The single made an impressive debut at number 24 on the Billboard Hot 100, making Shawn the youngest artist to achieve such a position with a debut single. With Life of the Party, Shawn proved he wasn't just the Vine guy, but a genuine artist with the potential to become a significant voice of his generation. The success of this single opened doors to new opportunities, including tours and collaborations with established artists. Shawn's transition from social media sensation to a serious music artist was now complete, setting the stage for his future in the industry. Released on April 14, 2015, Shawn Mendes' debut album Handwritten is like that awkward first date where you try to impress but end up spilling your drink. It's his first big move from being the cute Vine guy to a bona fide pop artist. The album is like a cozy blanket of acoustic tunes and introspective lyrics. Tracks like Life of the Party and Stitches dive into themes of self-acceptance and the pain of first heartbreaks. The sound. Think stripped down, guitar-centric vibes, a deliberate break from the overly produced pop that was all the rage back then. Mendes presents a musical universe that's as simple as a late-night snack, but with a lot more emotional depth. Fast forward to 2016, and Shawn Mendes is back with Illuminate, an album where he decides to swap his acoustic guitar for a bit more soul and blues, kind of like upgrading from a reliable old car to a flashy new ride. Songs like Ruin and Mercy showcase his growing emotional depth, dealing with themes of heartbreak and complex relationships. With a touch of melancholy, this album brings a darker edge to Mendes' music, but he's still all about that guitar life. The production has more intensity. It's a solid step up from his debut, showing that Shawn isn't just another pretty face with a catchy tune. He's here to play with the big kids now. By 2018, Shawn Mendes decides to flex his creative muscles with his self-titled album, Shawn Mendes. It's like he's taken a page from a mad scientist's notebook, experimenting with a range of sounds from rock to pop to R&B. Tracks like In My Blood and Lost in Japan prove that he's not just sticking to his acoustic roots, but dabbling in some seriously sophisticated territory. This album is a bit of a musical buffet. It's got a little something for everyone, and Mendes isn't afraid to show off his new, more confident chops. The production is slicker, with elaborate arrangements. Mendes is clearly on a quest to find his true sound, pushing past the limitations of his early days. Then comes Wonder, released in December 2020, and it's like Mendes had a deep, introspective chat with himself and decided to share the highlights. This album is his artistic coming-of-age moment, marked by grand production and deeply reflective themes. Mendes dives into identity, love, and existential angst with a maturity that feels like he's been to a few therapy sessions and actually enjoyed them. The title track Wonder, along with collaborations like Monster featuring Justin Bieber, reveals Mendes wrestling with the celebrity spotlight and his own insecurities. Musically, he's blending pop rock with some atmospheric sounds, signaling a significant leap from his earlier work. After the introspective journey of Wonder, Shawn Mendes didn't just rest on his laurels. Instead, he embarked on a series of new musical adventures, each adding a unique flavor to his growing discography, while retaining his unmistakable pop essence. First up in August 2021, Mendes released Summer of Love, teaming up with reggaeton maestro Taney. Picture this: Mendes dives headfirst into the tropical vibes, ditching his usual acoustic guitar for a sun-soaked reggaeton beat. Saying, the track is a nostalgic nod to carefree summer days, complete with a lively production that's as warm as a July afternoon. Mendes' smooth pop-style blends seamlessly with Taney's infectious rhythms, creating a refreshing mix that still feels like classic Mendes, but with an extra splash of summer fun. Fast forward to December 2021, and Mendes drops It'll Be Okay, a ballad that's anything but a breezy follow-up. Here, Mendes channels his inner heartbreak guru with a minimalistic piano-driven track that dives deep into the pain of a breakup. It's raw, emotional, and beautifully simple, a reminder that Mendes can still tap in to those vulnerable spaces, offering a soothing balm for anyone navigating their own emotional storm. In 2022, When You're Gone hits the airwaves, continuing Mendes' emotional exploration. This track delves into the theme of loss with a poignant touch, painting a vivid picture of the emptiness left by someone's departure. It's a bittersweet reflection on separation, demonstrating Mendes' knack for transforming universal feelings into deeply touching music. Narrating Superman. In August 2024, Shawn Mendes gave us a taste of his fifth studio album, Shawn. With the release of Isn't That Enough, this track is like a deep dive into whether love alone is enough to navigate life's challenges. Hevel Mendes explores this philosophical question with a mature perspective, and the song's stripped-down production highlights his voice, making it clear that he's stepping into a new artistic phase. In August 2024, Shawn Mendes gave us a taste of his fifth studio album, Shawn, with the release of Isn't That Enough. This track is like a deep dive into whether love alone is enough to navigate life's challenges. Mendes explores this philosophical question with a mature perspective, and the song's stripped-down production highlights his voice, making it clear that he's stepping into a new artistic phase. Following this introspective single, Mendes released Why as the second taste of the album. This track continues his exploration of relationship dynamics, focusing on the confusion and doubts that can plague uncertain connections. The repeated questioning in the lyrics mirrors the emotional turmoil of trying to make sense of a rocky relationship. But the subtle instrumentation complements the raw emotion of the lyrics, showcasing Mendes' talent for delving into personal, complex themes with an honest and reflective approach. With these releases, Mendes proves that he's not just resting on his pop laurels, but is committed to pushing his artistic boundaries and connecting with his audience on a deeper level. So, let's talk about Shawn Mendes and his impressive trophy collection. This guy's got more awards than most of us have pairs of socks. Since breaking onto the scene, he's racked up over 120 awards. Yes, you read that right, 120. We're talking everything from the prestigious Juno International Achievement Award in 2022, which made him the youngest artist to snag, to Billboard Music Awards and MTV Europe Music Awards. The Juno is a big deal. It's like the Canadian equivalent of getting a gold star from the Queen herself, and it puts him in the same league as legends like Celine Dion and Drake. And let's not forget his duets with Camila Cabello. That Señorita track wasn't just a summer jam. It scored him even more accolades. It's not just about collecting trophies, though. Each award reflects not just his talent, but his relentless drive and ability to keep evolving. Now, if you thought Shawn Mendes was just about belting out hits and charming the pants off everyone, think again. This guy's got a philanthropic side that's almost as impressive as his music career. In 2019, he launched the Shawn Mendes Foundation of AML because apparently being a global pop star wasn't enough of a challenge. The foundation's mission, empowering youth and tackling issues like mental health, education, and climate justice. They've got scholarships for young activists and fund projects aimed at reducing social inequalities. Shawn's also teamed up with organizations like Pencils of Promise and Musicians on Call, whether it's building schools in developing countries or bringing a bit of musical cheer to hospital patients. He's using his fame for good. He's been involved in fundraising efforts for disaster relief and health programs for kids. These aren't just flashy charity stunts. They're a core part of his identity, blending his celebrity status with a genuine desire to make a positive impact. His fans don't just see him as a talented singer, they see him as a compassionate role model who's out there trying to make the world a better place, one song and one initiative at a time. Shawn Mendes isn't just a pop music icon. He's practically a pop culture phenomenon, especially among the younger crowd. From the get-go, Mendes has managed to captivate Gen Z and millennials with his knack for tackling universal themes like love, vulnerability, and self-discovery in his songs. His public image is marked by disarming honesty and a willingness to openly discuss his personal struggles, including anxiety, strikes a deep chord with fans who often see themselves reflected in his lyrics. Shawn's impact on pop culture is further amplified by his savvy use of social media. It's not just posting selfies and promotional material. He shares his thoughts, challenges, and even moments of weakness. This approach has forged a genuine connection with his followers who view him as a role model. It's not just about selling millions of records. It's about influencing an entire generation, showing them that it's possible to achieve success while staying true to oneself and embracing vulnerability. During a 2-year hiatus focused on mental health, Shawn Mendes made a much-anticipated return to the stage in 2023, performing alongside Ed Sheeran. This comeback wasn't just a return to live music. It was a testament to his resilience in overcoming personal challenges. The emotional reception from fans and peers alike highlighted how his absence had only strengthened his bond with his audience, how he managed this break, being open about his reasons and coming back stronger, only reinforced his status as an authentic artist and a beacon of resilience. Looking ahead, Shawn is set to release his fifth studio album, aptly titled Shawn, in October 2020. Described as his most intimate and honest work to date, this album reflects the lessons and experiences he's gathered over the past few years. Written and recorded during his travels, it promises deeper and more mature themes in both lyrics and music. With this album, Shawn aims not just to reclaim his spot on the charts, but to continue evolving as an artist and as an individual. This comeback and upcoming album showcases Shawn Mendes and transformation, ready to tackle new challenges while staying rooted in the values that have shaped him into the artist he is today. The anticipation is high, and it's clear that his journey will continue to inspire and resonate with millions worldwide. So, we've had a deep dive into the world of Shawn Mendes, an artist who's managed to turn his anxieties into pure gold. From his humble Vine beginnings to his triumphant return after a much-needed mental health break, Shawn has proven he's not just another cookie-cutter pop singer. No, this guy chose the road less traveled, embracing authenticity in a world where everything seems to be about appearances, and that perhaps is what makes all the difference. What's truly fascinating is watching Shawn evolve with each album and collaboration, remaining relevant while staying true to himself. He's come a long way from the acoustic ballad guy to a pop icon who openly discusses his flaws with disarming transparency. So, what can we expect from his upcoming album, Shawn? Another layer of that introspective trademark, or something completely different? One thing's for sure, he keeps us all on the edge of our seats. But ultimately, the real question I'm pondering and that I pose to you is, in a world where everything is moving faster and authenticity is often sacrificed for popularity, can Shawn Mendes continue to captivate us without losing himself along the way? Hi, will he be able to continually find that delicate balance between commercial success and personal integrity? Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast so you won't miss any future episodes. If you're enjoying what you're hearing, check out the newly launched website for articles, analyses, and of course, a chance to support the podcast with a donation. All the links are in the description and on the site. Every little contribution helps keep this project alive and allows us to dig a bit deeper into topics that deserve more than just a surface glance. Until next time, keep pondering what really matters. After all, if Shawn Mendes has taught us anything, it's that vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness.